returned this morning back to the Sherwood Forest Country Park area, and I'm trying a different area in my attempts to lure the small micro moth Pammene giganteana. Two lures are out this morning, a different one which has arrived this morning. It's the ski lure, and that's already worked. Having put the lure out about a couple of minutes ago, I've got one. The other lure I've got out is the fun lure, which is one of the lures that I was using yesterday. So at the moment, it's 1-0 to the ski lure. In fact, I think it might be 2-0 now. This first Pammene giganteana, which came in low. It was only about a foot off the ground, and I think it was more attracted to the plastic bag that the lures are kept in than the lure itself. If a moth comes in and settles down near the lure, then you may get to see one, other than in this pot. Right, I have to be careful. Oh, that's nicely marked. I don't know how well you'll see that. Lively little chaps. Well, this is the helipath. Now I've moved up from the dump area where I was. But isn't this just beautiful? Even without leaves on the trees, with this beautiful blue sky and fluffy white clouds. It's lovely. And there's nobody in it at the moment, only me. So I'm going to set the lure up, or lures, just on the left hand side here. We are in amongst the mature oaks now, and it's a sort of southeasterly breeze that's blowing this morning, so the breeze is blowing in the direction that the camera's facing, so it gives a good catchment area. The breeze is lighter than yesterday, and having already had success this morning, the first place where I put the lures up, I'm hoping for some more. Right, that's the ski lure, the new one that I've put on there. We'll see if one comes in. Well, there's at least another two that's knocking about. They've not come directly to the lure yet, but they are landing, whether it be just further at the back of the lure on the trunk of this old tree. But there's one now just very close to it. It's just landed on the left. Here we are. It works. This ski lure certainly works better than the other two that I was using yesterday, judging by this. That seems a particularly dark individual. Pammene giganteana is obviously much more widespread here, probably found throughout much of the Sherwood Forest NNR, providing that there's mature oaks. That worked quite well. based on my severely limited trials. If you want to look for Pammene giganteana, purchasing the ski lure is probably the way to go.